Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how we set up our tubs for shepherds here at King of Kings. Each shepherd, manages a small group of kids, and these tubs provide them with all the materials that they'll need during that Sunday morning. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about are the things that are on top of the tubs. We have large cabinet units that have shelves that these tubs slide into, and on top of the tubs are some things that we'll use just specifically for that week. So what we have is we've got any craft supplies that we might need for that week's craft. Those are on the top of the tubs. We have a craft and we also have a game this week, so the game pieces are stacked right here on top. And then working our way down, we've got our volunteer name tags. The name tags for the shepherd are right on top of their tubs, so those are easy to access. We also include on the top the God Talk at Home for that week. So that can go home with the children. It's week specific, so that's included on the top, and those are things that we'll pass out later. And then finally, any upcoming activities. For instance, we've got a costume carnival coming up here in a couple of weeks. We want to send information home about that, and so we've included that as well. So we've got 2 take-home sheets that are on the top. Then inside of the tub are all of the materials that we use on a weekly basis. These are, pretty simple regular materials, but I'm just going to open this up and show you what we keep inside. These are all the things that we use really frequently. Scissors, markers, we've got a stapler, pencils. Typically we don't use pens very much. Pencils are good because, mistakes are made. Tape is another big one that we use quite a bit. We use more glue sticks than glue simply because it's a neater type of glue. One important thing that we keep inside of the tub is our prayer journal. And what we do each week is probably for the last 10 minutes of the lesson, we ask the children if they have any prayer requests. Those are then written down inside of the prayer journal, and we have a new page for each week. And kind of a neat thing to do is, every month or two, just look back on some of their prayer requests and talk about how God has answered those prayers. So this is a new journal for this year. So we've got a few entries. It's the fall, so we don't have a ton, but you can see we've written down the requests of the children in our group. So hopefully this will give you a good idea about how to organize your materials for your shepherds, keeping them in a tub. And I should show you this too. The tub is clearly labeled. So the first grade kangaroos know this is our tub, and we've got our week's materials sitting here on the top. That kind of helps keep everybody organized and keeps your morning running smoothly. I hope this has been helpful, and this is your latest tip for raising kids in Christ.